headway. Day 165, and as I've mentioned before, feeling a little stagnant. And I'm getting to a point where I should really just listen to my wife the first time she tells me something. Because it generally turns out that she is right. The other day, she mentioned that we weren't getting anywhere doing what we were doing. And she was right. We weren't. We were kind of stuck in this rut. She said, you got to think outside the box. You got to do something different. And I did. And it worked. Not just, oh, I'm going to see the effects of this, but like, it worked that day. And I didn't know how to talk about it because I can't really talk about the meat of it. Not yet. I don't want to jinx anything. But I like to consider myself a gambler. I am willing to play the odds. And for a long time, I always felt like I was taking risks, maybe managed risks, but risks all the same. And it wasn't until those couple days ago when Renee challenged me to really take a risk that I realized I don't know that I can call myself a gambler. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, but it's important to know the difference. It's important to be able to self-identify because, and we talk about this in my acting class, it's one thing to think you're doing something, but then to find out that you're not doing that, you need to know. You need to know what you're actually doing so that you can modify your behavior to get the result that you want. And so I did. And I am. And by this time next week, I may have very good news. But that's all for today. Mostly just a reminder that when you think you've tried everything, you probably haven't. And if you don't have a Renee to be able to encourage you to try something new, then let this video be an encouragement. Go out and try something else. Do the simple thing, something that couldn't possibly work. Ask the question. Make the call. Send an email to somebody. Or just do it yourself. How hard could it be? With a little elbow grease and YouTube tutorials, you can do almost anything.